Wait a moment. This isn't a furry visual novel.
Hey guys and gals, Nary here from Drakewing Game, and 70 Mount Twitter the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you another Let's Play episode of Tennessee, June's Path. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go. I'll save the Patreon stuff at the end of the video. Anyway, alrighty, let's do it. Alright. No way, I can control myself. Yeah, sure. I don't remember you controlling yourself last time. Ugh. These two talk to each other like they're the exact same age. Is this really a father and son dynamic? A few hours later, somehow I ended up getting roped into staying for dinner at the Kobayashi residence. Well, it was certainly fun and I enjoyed the relaxed atmosphere. Spending hours with what is essentially 3 different versions of June is really tiring. I felt like I was completely drained of all my energies. Today was really fun, June pipes up, snapping me away from my thoughts. Compared to how we were earlier today, things are nowhere near as awkward as they were. Yeah, it was. Thank you for coming over today. I'll be honest, it was good seeing you. It was good seeing you again. We should see each other tomorrow, regardless of whether I came over or not. That's true, but then I would feel too awkward to talk to you, considering how we'd left things off. And I was really worried this whole time that you might have been disgusted at me after what I said, so I would have avoided you for a bit. What? I can't have given off that kind of vibe. Shocked? Sure. Disgusted? Not disgusted. I'm not... I know. Inside my mind, I knew you weren't really that kind of person, but my insecurities got the better of me, I guess. I'm just glad we were able to clear the air. I'm sure it might sound a bit suspicious considering what you now know about me, but I really love spending time with you, Yuichi-san. I do too. He looks to be in an incredibly good mood. I'm honestly rarely surprised. June, do you remember what I said today? You remember what I said today, right? You said a lot of things today. Which one are you talking about? You know, my request. Oh, you mean how you asked me for time? Yeah, that. I do. Why? How can you be so nonchalant about this whole thing? You're freaking me out a little bit. Is that alright? Yeah, I don't really expect anything out of it, but I don't mind waiting for an official answer. I mean, it'll definitely suck if it's a no, and I won't lie, a little part of me hopes it won't be. But what matters the most is that you're able to reach an answer you can be happy with. So I'm fine with waiting. I'm just glad you're still okay with keeping me around regardless. Fuck, he's so understanding, it's liable to bring me to tears. June, you really are a treasure. Huh? What do you mean? Nothing, I don't mean anything by it. I guess I'll take your word for it now. By the way, since you already know about me anyway, feel free to talk to me if you have any questions. Just try not to ask ridiculous things. Ridiculous things? Like what? I'll leave that vague for now. Just have a bit of common sense before you ask. Like you of all people get to criticize me about common sense. Fair enough. Wow, he actually agreed with me? Neat. I'll keep that in mind anyway, although I don't really know what I could ask right now. My brain is already pretty shot from mental exhaustion, not to mention the last time I tried to ask stuff it was painfully awkward. We're in a good place right now, so I don't want to go back that line so soon. Yeah, water time. I have a lot of thinking to do regardless. Can I even see June as potential, what should I even call it? Date? Partner? Boyfriend? I'm not sure what the etiquette is here. It's okay, so long as you're comfortable, I don't mind. I do have to admit that it's nice not having to keep it a secret anymore. Heh, is that so? How does it feel? It's freeing. I no longer have to worry about saying the wrong thing or slipping up. Although, I guess Keisuke-san doesn't know, or at least you didn't say you told him. I didn't. Maybe I should just tell him and get it over with. I don't know why, but I don't think that's a good reason to come out of the closet. You don't have to do that. You can tell people at your own time. I kind of have no choice, though, do I? Someone has already ousted me. Oof. I'm sorry. I appreciate the apology. Just try to be more careful with that sort of information in the future. Yeah, I will. How should I even tell Keisuke-san about it? Do you really think you have to? I mean, you guys are the people I hang out with most often. If everyone besides Keisuke-san knows it, then I might as well. It's not like you're gonna go around telling everyone you hang out with, though. You're not telling Vic-kun or Sora-kun. Yeah, that's true. I need to give this some thought. Thank you for being so understanding. I'll try not to make you feel awkward about it. It's okay. You don't need to worry about that. I already do a good job of making myself feel awkward all on my own. We eventually reach my house. It's not all that far from June, so it doesn't take very long. Alright, we're here. Thank you again for coming to see me, Yuichi-san. Thank you for walking me home. It's my duty as your senior, after all. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. See ya. See ya. Heading into the house, I see Aki sitting on the couch watching TV. He turns his head to the door and greets me as soon as I walk in. Welcome home, Aniki. I hope everything is alright with you. Is everything okay with Jun-san? Yeah, he said it was nothing. Considering how worried I was about June and how he was out of his home for a long while, I ended up telling Aki about my concerns. Of course, I left out the whole part about the confession and whatnot, and while I am still worried about June not telling me what he was doing while he was out, I don't want to worry Aki any more than he has to be. That's good to know, at least. I was really worried. Yeah, just regular June doing stuff that worried us without thinking. You were out for longer than I thought. What were you up to? I got roped into staying for dinner. To which I'm sorry, by the way, since I don't have a phone, I couldn't let you know. It's alright, Mom actually got home early and cooked dinner. Whoa, really? She hasn't cooked in ages. I know, it was pretty good. She left some leftovers for you in the fridge. You can come have them tomorrow. Yeah, for sure. Is she in her bedroom now? Nah, we were watching TV together and she went to use the bathroom. That was just now, so she shouldn't be long. Yuichi, you're home. Second. I hear my mom's voice coming from the staircase, and when I turn around, I already have her arms wrapped around me. Yeah, and so are you. I'm shocked. I know, it's not often that I get breaks. I'm sorry about that. It's okay. Sorry I wasn't home when you got here. How was your little friend? Akiyoshi said you were worried about him. Of course he did. I don't know if I'd call him little. I mean, he isn't tall, but he's also 1 year my senior. You're not even 20 yet. You're all little. She grins as she says so, wrapping her arms around mine and dragging me to the sofa. Aki scoots over to one of the sides, and Mom forces me to sit down with her, taking the middle of the couch. I don't know if I can agree with that. Not like there's much to tell. He was just out of the house for a few days for personal reasons. Once I got there, I was invited to stay for dinner, and his parents fawned over me a bunch. Oh, they seem like nice people. They are. Mom casually puts a hand on top of both mine and Aki's head, petting us. This is a habit she's had since I can remember. Aki very clearly loves it. His tail wags enthusiastically under him. Aren't I a little old for you to be doing this? Of course not. You'll always be my son. You'll be 40 and I'll still be petting you. I hate to admit it, but I do enjoy this feeling. It came at such a good timing, too. I was feeling kind of envious about June and his home life. And maybe you should try and spend some more time at home, Mom. She mused my question for a few moments, humming quietly with her eyes still fixed on the screen. It's not like I don't want to be. The office is just slammed. The office is always slammed. You haven't taken time off in almost 2 years. I know. Her voice comes out soft and quiet, and I can tell she's feeling guilty over it. But there's so many young people at work who hardly get to spend time with their families, and if I take time off, they won't get to because we're backed up. It's not your responsibility to let them take a vacation, though. The administration in your office are the ones who should be worrying about that. Yeah, it's not like I can change her mind over it. This has been a point of contention for years already. She just feels all too happy to let others go in front of her, even if it means she barely gets to spend time with her family as a result. I know being charitable is a good thing, but this is too much. It's just hard to say no, you know? I know. He definitely knows. Aki laughs. Pipe down, Pipsqueak. Yuichi, be nice to your brother. Yes, ma'am. Hey, Mom, do you think you'll be able to come to my next tournament? When is that again, dear? In August. Oh, that's a little far. I don't know if I'll be free. Aww. Has to begin in July, and we'll see. Okay. She turns to look at me, examining my face for a few seconds before the corner of her mouth lifts up in a smile. What about you, Yuichi? How are your studies coming along? I know we don't have time to catch up all that often, but do you really have to ask me about school of all things? Second now. Water time. I'm asking about important things. I don't know, I just feel like we could have other priorities. Yeah, try asking him about his love life instead. Aki leans forward on his seat, shooting me a knowing glance and smiling deviously. You little... Are you dating again? No, I'm not dating. Are you sure? Aki, I'm gonna kick your ass. This is even more infuriating now that I know June does have a crush on me and Aki was justified in thinking we were together. Ugh, I want to smack this brat. Aki, don't make me shut you up by force. Yuichi! Sorry. Aki laughs, enjoying the benefits of being the youngest. As in not getting chastised for anything ever. I swear I'll get back at him somehow. So, are you hiding something from me now? No, Mom, I'm not hiding anything from you. I'm not dating anyone, and yes, Aki, I am sure. If you say so. You little shit suddenly gets 10 times livelier when has a chance to tease me in front of Mom. You know, I just wish you'd be a bit more selective with this sort of thing. You've had so many girlfriends already, and none of them stuck. Mom, I really don't... And I know you've tried to be safe with them because I raised you to have good sense, but you never know. Accidents can happen. Mom! I'm just saying, honey, think about your future. What happens to your career if you end up having a baby? Oh my god, we are not having this conversation. Aki clutches his stomach, laughing incredibly hard at my expense. My face feels absurdly hot right now. I just want what's best for you, sweetie. Mom, I swear I'm not going to end up fathering a child. Now, can we please stop talking about this? I really don't want to talk about this kind of thing with you of all people. You're such a prude. You sound just like your father. Your father talking about these kinds of things is healthy. At an age where it's natural. Stop! For the love of God, woman, stop! An hour later. Lying down on my bed and looking at the ceiling isn't one of the most interesting ways to pass my time. At the same time, I don't really want to use the computer. Feels like that'd be too much effort. Today was a really full day. I have way too much stuff I need to digest. I toss and turn for a few minutes, stewing in my own thoughts for a while. I wonder, do I really like June? I definitely feel happy spending time with him, but is that all that it is? I've never really had feelings for anyone before, so I don't know what it's supposed to be like. If I dated him, would I become part of his family dynamics too? Even though they struggle financially, those three seem so happy together. Excuse me, it's not like I'm unhappy at home, but compared to them, I feel like there's something missing. I miss spending family time like we did today, but it was so short that it only left me craving more. I hate being reminded of things I don't have. I get used to not having it, and it stops bothering me, but then whenever I get reminded, it suddenly starts weighing in on my mind again. I'm a mess right now. Ugh, it's just gonna have to take a bath and head to bed. I'm way too tired to be thinking right now. And I'll get to talk to June tomorrow, too. Just thinking about it, my tail starts wagging. It does make me happy to know he has feelings for me. I'm scared that I might hurt him if I say yes and then change my mind, though. God damn it, why does everything have to be so complicated? Yeah, I should definitely leave the thinking for another day. June 5th. Monday. I yawn, walking through the school gates while lazily rubbing my eyes until I nearly begin to water. Fuck you, you... I lost track of time last night and ended up staying awake until nearly 3 a.m. watching TV. I was so desperate to distract myself from my own mind that I completely shut down instead. Probably not the healthiest way to deal with my own issues. Good morning! I hear a familiar voice and look up to find two mice have taken to walking on both sides of me at the same time. What's up? Morning? I somehow managed to mutter out a half-hearted greeting in response. Man, I even sound defeated. The two brothers, hearing the tone of my voice, share a glance with each other, raising their eyebrows. Yuichi-kun, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. You know what I'm fine sounds convincing? When you sighed deeply right before saying it. Just have a lot on my mind. Might not have gotten much sleep either. The shorter mouse gives me a friendly pat on the back. Dude, you're boned. Huh? How much sleep did you get last night, Yuichi-kun? I went to bed at 3 a.m. Why? Yeah, like I said, you're boned. Screwed. Completely Alright, I think I get it. You can stop talking now. The mouse laughed, sounding incredibly amused with himself. Alright, I'm going to pause it right there. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Before I go, I'm going to give a quick shout out to our lovely bronze tier patrons. Thank you all for all you do for the channel. We greatly appreciate your support. Thank you to our silver tier patron, Cade Silverman. Thank you for going a bit above and beyond. It's greatly appreciated. Anyway, if y'all want to get your names in the credits, get access to all of our not safe for work contents as little as $5. Alrighty, I love you all. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!